We're living in the most blessed, richest countries in the world, but we feel bored. We feel life is full of rubbish and we feel depressed. We can't even communicate with people around us. Why? Because we're living under the sun. But life can be exciting when we live above the sun.
Is your life boring, meaningless, or filled with excitement? In my personal journey, the joy and excitement of being a Christian are akin to experiencing the world with the wonder of a child each day, all under the nurturing guidance of God. Every moment above the sun is filled with exhilarating discoveries, whereas life under it seems dull and despondent. The repetitive nature of life. Life often appears to follow repetitive patterns, an unending loop that echoes sayings like history repeats itself and what goes around comes around. The book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible mirrors this feeling, depicting a weary teacher observing the cyclic nature of life. In Ecclesiastes 1:3, the teacher bemoans the endless cycles of generations, the rising and setting of the sun, and the continuous flow of rivers into the sea, a perspective of despair. This teacher, often identified as Solomon, perceives life solely in a horizontal sense, what I refer to as life under the sun. In this limited worldview, devoid of divine insight, everything seems devoid of meaning. Much like the philosopher Descartes, who relied solely on his senses, this perspective isolates one from spiritual understanding, making life feel repetitive and purposeless. The freshness of spiritual revelation. Contrast this with the perspective of King David, Solomon's father, who saw the heavens as a testament to God's glory. To David, celestial movements symbolized the gospel, the eternal truth of God's presence and redemption. While Solomon saw monotony, David saw a constant proclamation of hope and renewal. A hope beyond the cycles. Amidst the weariness of this cyclic existence, there arises a spark of hope embodied in Jesus Christ, the true heir of David. Unlike the natural order, Jesus overcame decay and death. His resurrection shattered the cycle of mortality, providing humanity with an escape from the monotonous grind of life under the sun. Through his life, death, and resurrection, something extraordinary was infused into ordinary human experiences, an eternal dimension, a life surpassing the repetitive patterns of this world, embracing the newness of life. For those stuck in the daily grind, Jesus offers an exit from the weariness of life under the sun. His resurrection signifies a future where everything will be made new, Revelation 21:5. In the face of life's monotony, the hope of resurrection and the prospect of an everlasting life with God inject purpose and meaning into our existence. In Jesus, the weariness of the cycle transforms into an anticipation of eternal joy, where every moment carries divine significance. In conclusion, although life under the sun might seem like an endless cycle, embracing the truth of Jesus' resurrection provides the assurance of a life that transcends these mundane repetitions. Through Christ we gain a fresh perspective, an eternal one, that surpasses the weariness of this world. It offers us hope, purpose, and the promise of a profoundly meaningful existence.
Life often becomes boring due to repetitive patterns and a lack of purpose, leading to a sense of monotony and despair. Without a deeper meaning, leaving us stuck into seemingly endless rut. As the good book says, there is nothing new under the sun. But life is different above the sun. Finding our purpose in God's love and grace, we can transform this monotony into a vibrant, purpose-filled existence. Through a relationship with Christ, I discover a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose, breaking free from the chains of boredom. Knowing Jesus provides a spiritual awakening, offering a fresh perspective that transcends the daily drudgery, infusing life into a divine meaning and excitement. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus says, "Come to me, all who are weary, burdened, and bored, and I'll give you rest." This promise serves as a beacon of hope, and with His presence, we can escape the boredom of life and find rest and fulfillment in His eternal love. Thank you again for watching this video. If you find it useful, please share it and subscribe and like it. It's my sincere prayer that you'll find hope, peace, and also excitement in life.